say history is made by people who show up. Well, I was there when the world changed forever. The moment the internet was born, not in a grand cinematic explosion, but in a quiet, humming lab filled with wires, coffee cups, and minds brimming with questions. It was the late 1960s. The Cold War was humming in the background. Men had just walked on the moon, and somewhere in the corridors of universities and defense labs, a new idea was emerging. A network that could survive nuclear war, that could link minds and machines across distance. They called it ARPANET. I was a grad student at UCLA, and if you had told me then that I'd be part of a digital revolution, I would have laughed. We were just trying to get machines to talk to each other. That's it. Connect one computer to another and hope it didn't crash. I still remember the night we made history, October 29th, 1969. Late evening. The lab was quiet. Just a few of us left. We were trying to log in from UCLA to Stanford. The command was simple. Login. Login. We typed the L, the O, and then the system crashed. Only 2 letters got through. Just L and O. The first message ever sent on the internet? Not some grand speech. Just low, like the start of love. Fitting, don't you think? Soon, more universities joined. MIT, Harvard, Utah. We weren't just sharing files. We were sharing ideas. And in those late nights, huddled around humming machines, we started dreaming. What if every library was connected? What if people could talk from anywhere in the world? We didn't call it the internet yet, but we could feel it becoming something alive. I met visionaries, Vint Cerf, Bob Kahn, men who spoke of protocols and packets like poets. They weren't building a product, they were building possibility. But it wasn't all clean code and smooth sailing. There were crashes, frustration, and long nights staring at blinking cursors. We joked that the machines were more stubborn than we were. But in that shared struggle, friendships formed. I remember a young woman named Lisa, a programmer from Utah. She once said, "We're building a world where no one will feel alone again." At the time, I didn't get it. But now I do. By the 1990s, the baby we'd built had grown wild. The World Wide Web came along. Suddenly, it wasn't just scientists connecting. It was kids, artists, dreamers. I watched it all unfold. The first website, email, AOL dial-up tones. That strange sound, like the future announcing itself. I remember my granddaughter showing me how to Google. She thought it was magic. And maybe it was. Maybe we were all wizards in our own way. The internet brought connection and disconnection. It gave us endless information, but also endless noise. Sometimes I wonder if we opened a door we weren't ready for. But then, I see my great-grandson FaceTime with his cousin in Japan. I see people finding love across oceans. I see knowledge shared across continents. And I remember Lisa's words, "No one will feel alone again." I'm an old man now. I use the internet to look up soup recipes and check the weather. But sometimes I just sit back and smile because I was there. Not in the spotlight, not in the headlines, but in the room, helping, building, dreaming. And if you're watching this now, you're part of that same story. The internet wasn't just invented, it was imagined by people like you. So build wisely, share kindly, and remember, 2 letters change the world. L-O.